house. Laura, Rachel, and I, and Paula.
Paula too.
Paula too.
And Laura.
And Laura. I said Laura. Did I say Laura?
Yes.
All right. First of all, we'd like to give a warm welcome to Wayne and Kathy Martin, the father of Wayne. And we look forward to sharing many happy occasions with you guys. And hopefully we won't need name tags for the Martin family because it's huge. We can't figure out who you all are, but we're delighted to join your family. And
this was just a pinch of it.
that's right.
A lot more to come.
All right, I need some liquor here. Give me that right there. So I'd like to offer a toast to Wayne and Kathy Martin. Please, here's to Wayne and Kathy Martin.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure, and a belated happy birthday to both of you guys.
Mine's tomorrow.
Oh, yours is tomorrow. All right, belated to Wayne.
Happy birthday, Eve.
So please join me in a toast to Wayne and Kathy Martin. Happy
you.
birthday. Thank you. All right. Now, I'd also like to toast Matt Martin. Where is he? Matthew Martin.
There he is.
Matt, come here. Matt, where are you? This is a guy who, if you didn't know, he looks exactly like his twin brother, Ben. And Matt, we'd like to toast you. Yeah. So here's to Matt. Welcome to. All right. I'm still having trouble telling you guys apart. Rachel, what are you learning about?
It's because of Laura.
What does Laura say? Oh, we're dating. Oh, good. Good. Keep it up. All right. Permit me a few words about Rachel and Ben, guys. Hey, quiet in the back. They seem to get along really well with each other. They compliment each other. They seem comfortable with each other.
You're talking about Laura and Matt?
No, I'm talking about Rachel and Ben. Rachel and Ben have known each other for 9 years. They first met in 2003 when they were freshmen in college, and which was 2003. Paula and I got to know. This is what we call a foreign jurisdiction. Ben was from Walton and Rachel was from Wheeler, and that was the foreign meeting. You know, the diversity of the University of Georgia. Paul and I got to know Ben a few years later. Ben would come over for dinner or just hang out here, and he seemed content just to be around Rachel, which is great. And vice versa. They didn't really have to talk very much to each other. They just sort of hung out.
Too much detail.
All right. Hey. You all can do your toast in a minute. Back in August of last year, I got an email from Ben, Mayor. No, I'm not Mayor. That's Dave's son. Asking me if he could meet me for dinner one night. Now, I'd exchanged emails with Ben Martin before about sports, investments, blogging about his dogs, But guys, I'd never, ever received an email from Ben inviting me to dinner. And I said to Paula, something's up, Paula.
What does he want?
Yeah, what does he want? You know?
Besides a free dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, maybe he was going to pay.
So I said to Paula, I think there's something going on here. And so I found myself anticipating dinner with a lot of nervous excitement.
He said, I'm really nervous. I said, I don't know why you're nervous.
It should be the other option.
That's right.
Exactly.
Did Vanderbilt win?
It's overtime.
OT.
So who paid for dinner?
Yeah. I paid for dinner.
What a shock.
Ben paid for the ring. Ben paid for the ring. It was an equal trade.
Rachel, June 2 is coming very quick.
Yeah. So one night last September, I met Ben for dinner at Thai Chili. There's a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Which I frequent about every
Something
other day.
different.
Ben arrived first. I saw him inside the restaurant, sitting near the front. He looked a little nervous. But to tell you the truth, I may have been even more nervous than Ben. And I said, Ben, let's have a beer first, okay? He said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So we each had a beer, chatted for a few minutes about whatever, and then Ben said, well, I better get this over quick. He said, I have something to tell you about. I said, what's that? And after a few words, he said he was asking for my permission to marry Rachel. I didn't think I'd get emotional, Ben, but I'm getting emotional. This came as no surprise.
After 6 years.
Yeah. I said, what the heck have you been waiting for? He said some very endearing things that night about Rachel, which I won't repeat here, and mentioned that he'd already purchased a ring and his parents, Wayne and Kathy, had it for safekeeping. Now that's planning, isn't it? And so then Paula said to me, so when is he going to propose? I said, I didn't ask, Paula. She said, well, you asked like a gazillion questions and you didn't ask the key question. So I'm kind of a deliberate fellow. Having anticipated this development, I prepared in advance a list of 35 questions, not including subparts. Like a decision tree, you know, if Ben says X, then you go down this path. If he says Y, then you go down this path. Dave Mayer will appreciate that. He's, anyhow, and you engineers in the house. Of the 35 questions or so that I had prepared, I asked only 3 or 4. I was just giving Ben a bit of a hard time. And of course I said yes. So Ben, thank you for the courtesy of asking me for permission to marry Rachel. Congratulations, you're a mensch, and that means a decent fellow. And let's toast Ben Martin. Okay? That was very good.
I would, but you took my drink.
May you continue to be a mensch as you and Rachel embark on this new journey in your lives.
Is that page 4?
That's page 4. Now, having lived with 3 women for the last 25 years, give or take, 27, I often, well, Plato was a dog, he was a man. I often wondered what it would be like to have a guy in the family. Well, Ben, you're that guy. And I look forward to spending more time with you down the road and talking about sports and football and all that kind of manly type stuff.
Dancing with the Stars.
So Ben, we toast you. Now let's talk about Rachel for a minute. Rachel, all of us, Laura, Mom, and I, are so proud of and excited for you. It seems like only yesterday that we watched you and Laura go off to kindergarten at Soap Creek Elementary. Yeah, right up the street. We still got the pictures. And like 2 hours of videotape. Then in what seemed like a heartbeat, you graduated from college. You graduated from high school first, then college. You worked for a while. You found what it was like to be out in the working world. Then you decided to become a teacher, following Kathy Martin's footsteps, and you are now teaching 4th graders, which is really amazing because Rachel... Yeah, they're taller than you, but they're taller than me too, so don't worry about it. But Rachel, we're so proud of you, and we love you, and we're delighted that you've chosen this nice young man, and wish you a great future. So, as they say, when you're raising children, the days go by slowly, but the years go by quickly. So here's to Rachel. And here's to Rachel and Ben. Last but not least, I'd like to toast my dear wife, Paula. Paula is the one person who makes this family work. Without you, Paula, none
Work is the opposite.
Work is the operative word.
For sure.
I nap and Paula works. Without you, Paula, none of this would have been possible. In the hierarchy of the Alsher family, Paula's importance is off the charts. I'll leave it to you guys to figure out where the rest of us stand. Yeah. Thanks for this party. Thanks for a great 33 years of marriage. And hopefully we'll have another 33 at least. So Paula, here's a toast to you. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Please enjoy. Anybody else who wants to give a toast?
I just want to say one thing.
You are more than welcome.
Ben came over to our house and he had this little black, really nice bag, and he handed it to me and he was grinning from ear to ear. And so that was the ring, of course. And so we put it away. Everybody found out about the ring. Laura knew about the ring. Paula knew about the ring. Bennett knew about the ring. We knew about the ring.
Matt knew about it.
And Matt knew about it. So anyway, we had to keep it for a while. So if you go on the website, you can read the story about how Ben was going to do a fancy deal and it ended up not so fancy. But anyway, we had the ring first, and we were really excited about welcoming Rachel and all the Alshers into our family.
Thank you so much. Anybody else from the Martin family or Laura? Laura's suddenly quiet. Well, guys, we're just delighted to have you guys in the house. There was a hand waving out there. I didn't see who it was.
Jared.
Jared. Okay. Please enjoy. We hope you know, there's tons of food. We're not going to finish it all. And
we also have cake. We're gonna have cake.
we got cake too. Anything else, Paula, that you want to say?
No. I think I covered it. I think you covered it.
Okay.
We got it.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy.
We got it.
Back to eating and drinking. Thank you.
Good job, man. Good job.